Canticle of the Unbroken Earth, a hybrid psalm of universal law, provision, and the unity of the divine family. Against the hypocrite, the bully, and the merchant of despair, I, the law, before the map. In the name of the one who predates the Atlas, who is YHWH, the self-existing, the breath behind every breath, and Allah, the unique, the absolute, the uncontained. Yaraman, the merciful to all creation. El Elyon, God most high above every flag, every empire, every grave. We open our eyes in the dim hour before dawn, and we see that the world was not born with lines. Before the first king crowned himself with stolen gold, before the first banner was raised in the cold arrogance of men, before the first map was drawn to sever mine from yours, your sovereign grace governed the stars, the seasons, and the silent motion of the seas. You are the source of the universal law. You are the eternal compass of virtue, the north that no storm can unseat. You did not write your law only upon tablets of stone, but upon the marrow of the human heart, inscribing the fitra, the innate nature, calling us to walk by a justice that no border can contain, no tyrant can repeal, no merchant can price. To the gravity of righteousness, we glorify the God who is goodness itself, the fire at the center of reality, the quiet weight that holds the galaxies in their slow and burning dance. Virtue is not a cultural ornament. Virtue is not an opinion dressed in robes. Virtue is the gravity of God, the inescapable architecture of the Spirit. Just as the sun rises in the east without asking permission, just as the seed must break itself open to grow into the grain, your moral order holds the universe together while the empires of men rot from within. Indeed, Allah orders justice and good conduct, An-Nahl 16-90. He has told you, O man, what is good, to do justice, to love kindness, and to walk humbly with your God, Micah 6 verse 8. When we act with love, we are aligning ourselves with the machinery of reality. When we act with hatred, we are breaking ourselves against the river. The tyrant does not escape you. The tyrant is already drowning, he simply has not yet noticed. Your law is the shield of the oppressed and the silent ruin of the proud, and it applies equally to the palace and to the tent, to the boardroom and to the cell. 3. The mechanism of survival. We lift our empty hands to you, Al-Razak, the great provider. We lift them in the desperation of children, because we know whose hand feeds us, and it is not our own. It is you who splits the heavy cloud and sends down the rain. It is you who coaxes the wheat from the buried dark, turning the sun's cold fire into the bread that sustains our fragile breath. You provide the water that quenches our burning thirst. You provide the shelter that covers our trembling heads. You provide the love that stitches our wounds in the long night. Every breath in our lungs is a loan from your treasury. Every heartbeat is a mercy we did not earn. O you who have believed, eat from the good things which we have provided for you. Al-Baqarah 2:172. The eyes of all look to you, and you give them their food in due season. Psalm 145 verse 15. You do not ask for our citizenship before feeding us. You do not check our passport before sending the rain. You provide because you are the provider. You sustain because you are the sustainer. For the arrogance of walls and the merchants of despair, we confess the arrogance of our hands. We have taken your earth, which you made round, seamless, unbroken, and we have carved it with the knives of our fear. We have built walls of stone and walls of law to sever what your breath had joined. Deliver us, O Lord, from the hypocrite who prays with his mouth while his heart counts the coins of his deception. Deliver us from the bully who mistakes cruelty for strength, who feeds upon the weak because he is terrified of his own emptiness. Deliver us from the merchants of despair, the naysayers, the devourers of hope, who whisper at the edges of the soul that love is weakness, that justice is fantasy, that the night has already won. They are legion. They are old. They have always been here. But what are they to the Lord of the worlds? What are their kingdoms but sandcastles before the incoming tide? To Allah belongs the dominion of the heavens and the earth. Al-Imran 3:189. The earth is the Lord's, and everything in it. Psalm 24 verse 1. You look down from the heaven of heavens, and you see no flags. You see no territories. You see only Adam. You see only the clay. The earth is yours. The resources are yours. The people are yours, even the ones who have forgotten. Be the family of the same clay. We are the breath of your breath. From the east to the west, from the north to the south, we are one family drawn from the same trembling dust. Whether we kneel on woven carpets or bow in wooden pews, whether we call the Creator Father or Rab, our prayers rise to the same vaulted heaven. Our tears fall upon the same ancient earth. Do not let us be consumed by the hypocrites. Do not let us be broken by the bullies. Do not let us be swallowed by the naysayers who make a religion of their despair. Keep our souls tender in a world that sharpens itself against us. Keep our hands generous when every voice demands we close them into fists. There is no exile in your kingdom. There is no stranger in your sight. Strip away the illusions of our divisions. Tear down the walls of our own making. Awaken us to the sacred shattering truth that we are all children of God, sustained by one sun, nourished by one earth, quenched by one water, bound forever by one eternal, unbreakable love. Let us live as citizens of the one kingdom. Let us share our bread as if the table belonged to God, for it does. Let us love our neighbor as if their skin were our own, for it is. Amen. Amen.